Here's my issue. See the shirt?
Mm-hmm.
See that square?
Mm-hmm.
That's what, bro. I went to DXL when I was doing your meat fix and shit. And I didn't buy like the regular t-shirts that I had. In the same pack, in the same place where they have like the drawers and the socks and shit. It's like a pack of like actual t-shirts. The ones I buy off I buy to be like $20 a piece or something like that.
They're folded different.
This shouldn't be like this. This was those on the fucking out in the open for everybody dirty ass thing. This is actually in the pack and shit, like out the pack.
Yeah, but it's the way that it's folded. It's the crease that's bothering you.
Huh?
It's the crease that's bothering you.
It's just this dirty looking square.
Yes, it's the crease that's bothering you.
If it didn't look like it was like lighter than the rest of the shirt, I wouldn't even mind if that square crease be like that.
It don't look like it's lighter than the rest of the shirt.
It really do.
It look like it do in the light.
Mm-hmm.
It look like it do in the light.
Yeah, when I see it like when I'm in the bathroom.
Okay, yeah, I can't see it from over here. Like I can see the crease, the square, to where it was folded different.
But it's like
there's this white line
in the bathroom mirror and shit. It's like
a white line here.
It's like this right here is the square. And inside the square is like.
So why you just didn't put on one of your normal shirts that you wear?
I wanted to wear these. I wanted to see what they felt like. 2 hours. Like I bought them somewhere. Wearing the drawers, from the socks, everything there.
Oh, you fine.
Except these bags, so whatever.
Oh, okay, I see.
I was gonna buy some more hoop shorts or whatever. I ain't thinking about it.
I'm sure you'll get around to it.
Hopefully before the summer is up. That would be nice.
You gonna wear them in the summer or not? I don't think they really have no bearing on what degree it is, I said.
Okay. Go to, you know what I should have did? Go to my page on Facebook and share this live on your page.
I know what to do. I know what to do.
Really? Because we ain't did this in a while. That's why I'm asking you to do this shit.
I know what to do, but it haven't started yet, so there's nothing to share.
You said what? It has started. That's why I'm asking you to do it. Fuck, alright. I think I'm ready. First of all, let me do it on this phone a little bit. What's up, everybody? Betty, Dana, Bridget. That's a new name. Sisters say what? Did you shoot?
Oh no, I haven't done it yet.
I'm waiting on you to do this. That's why I ain't started to see what the fuck.
Why are you waiting on me? I didn't know that they had any. Okay, go on. My bad, I didn't know that.
Your judge show was gonna be there when you done, motherfucker. You get your shit together. Your judge show was gonna be there when you done, motherfucker.
First of all, that's not what I was watching. Second of all, it should have showed up in my notifications when you start the email.
It never does that. That's why I told you I have to go to my page
yes,
to get it. See, you're complicating my life.
Sorry.
Don't mess this up. You was the first female ever on the show. I'm gonna need for you to Act like you got some goddamn decorum for this bitch.
Okay, I sure. Okay.
Jesus.
I'm definitely not playing with y'all. He me on haters tonight, though.
You ain't got a choice.
Oh, I'm talking my shit.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
That don't sound healthy.
What?
You heard it?
Probably Capricorn from overusing it.
Say what?
It's probably Capricorn for overusing it.
I did used to be a chronic masturbator.
That could have been it. That could have been it.
You don't say the shit about my wrist when you're inside your okay?
I know. But if you want to blame it on something else, then who am I to stop you?
Sure.
I'm just saying.
You gonna hate these motherfuckers when they gone and shit, right?
I'm right.
When I'm in a terrible car accident and lose both hands and shit.
Okay, that's not what's going to happen, okay? They gonna get you some prosthetics.
Our sex life is gonna go down by about 50%.
That you would think that's not gonna happen.
So what?
That's not gonna happen.
This is my second and third dick.
I know we're not gonna lose these. I know. I'm gonna preserve those at all times.
Okay. Yeah. Cause they just growing hands back left and right.
I mean, even if we have to buy like some that you gotta learn how to control with your mind, we're gonna do what we gotta do.
What kind of money do you think we have, man?
Listen, I don't, but I'm praying on a miracle, alright? Sure.
Okay, whatever.
The Lord knows what I need. He gonna supply me, right? He gonna supply me, right? Sure.
The church has lied to you.
Probably, but that's what I got.
I lost so much faith in the church this week.
Why? What the fuck happened?
To be honest, I never even had faith in the church, but I lost even more faith in the church this week.
What did the church do to you?
My faith in the church is already down here. But this week, it was like my faith in the church is like,
What did the church do to you?
2 stories. One was about pastors just been yelling at the congregation and shit all week.
First of all, the church is
You see that story where that pastor was like, "You're broken bummy." He said like that, but he basically called everybody broken bummy because it was like, y'all, I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. I'm not worth your Gucci money. Huh? You go out there, y'all plan on going to Applebee's after this. I'm not worth your Applebee's myself.
First of all,
I asked for something why you can get that at Sam's.
so first of all,
These pastors be rolling their money and y'all be bullshitting.
I don't think that it's not about the pastor wanting the money for some pastors, okay? First of all, the church is a band of baptized believers, okay? It's not necessarily a building or a person.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, baptized believers, that's who the church is.
Mm-hmm.
And then some pastors expect salaries. And when they bring those pastors in, then they expect the pastors expect what they say that they're going to give them. I want my salary. First Sunday is pastoral Sunday. I want to be taken out to dinner or whatever. But that's between you and your congregation. Every church is different. So I don't think it's fair to lose faith in the church just because this pastor is so materialistic that they're actually like flipping out in front of the World Wide Web.
The church is corrupt.
Everybody's church is not corrupt. Some people's churches is probably corrupt, but that's why the Bible say work out your own soul salvation. Because you can't.
I see? Oh my God! It was on John Oliver. He was doing this whole piece about how. Come on, you used to hear the commercials before school and shit. You used to just sing that $5 to sing this miracle spring water.
I don't know nothing about that and or those religions. Yeah. That's not my thing. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised in church.
That is Christianity.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's people that want something, that want to feel something, to need something. Those are those people. Because the Bible only asks for 10%. So for everybody that want to send in all these hundreds of thousands and all this other stuff, that's between you, yourself, and
Yeah, sure.
the person that's making you feel like this is required for you to get to heaven.
Yeah,
or
they pastor. They Christian pastor.
that they watch on TV. When have you seen that in the pulpit, a pastor being like that?
At their church that seats 100,000.
So everybody is the problem? So
No.
everybody's the problem?
Church,
The pastor's the problem?
churches are the problem.
You can go to church and not have to give anything to go to church.
Oh my God, this one, he shitted on his congregation hard. He was like, yeah, so, I know, a lot of people have been hating on me lately. Well, I hate on this. I just bought a new Apache helicopter, cash. And because God is, seeing me through my blessings, I bought another one just like it. He was Rick Ross shit.
Those are worldly people, and you have to, just because somebody say that they saved, that don't mean that they saved. And just because somebody go to church, that don't mean that they saved either.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be careful. If you sitting in somebody's congregation and you listening to something like that, it don't take rocket science to know that this person ain't saved, this person ain't trying, and this person only care about one thing.
Can we agree that church is a business?
Is church is a business?
Yeah.
A non-profit organization.
Church is a business.
A non-profit organization.
Church is a business.
A non-profit organization.
Non-profit?
Yeah, you know how many years people be having building funds? Years. Non-profit organization.
And where does the building fund go? Straight into the preacher's Cadillac.
The building fund goes into the upkeep of the church.
Get the fuck out of here.
Somebody got to pay these light bills. Somebody got to pay this water bill.
Churches
Somebody got to pay this mortgage.
Fucking pulpit rusty.
Somebody got to keep the grass cut.
Cut it out. Keep the grass cut. Nigga, that's a hot $45.
Okay. If it's only 10 people that go to church, how much you think you're getting on Sunday offering?
You keep talking about these small churches. I'm talking about mega churches.
I don't know nothing about mega churches. I've never been a part of a mega church. I've never ever went to a mega church. I went to a church to where there's like 40 people tops.
Jesus.
That's the kind of church I like. I like small churches. I don't like no big churches. I don't like none of those things. I like small churches. I like intimate gatherings.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to church, get my praise, hear from God if I can. Somebody give me a word, and then I want to go home. I don't have time for that.
Nigga, small churches ain't no better. Them be the ones where the pastor be like, fucking Deacon Johnson's wife on this.
I've never went to a small church like that, and I've never been a member of a small church like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. So that's
Didn't Mama just become a pastor?
Yeah, she did. She just became a pastor, yep. And it's 10 people in her church.
She'll be corrupt soon.
I'm sure that she won't, because she don't, that's not her thing.
Let her church get big enough. Ooh, shit.
She never will.
The day Mom pull up in a Rolls Royce. Bitch, I know what's up, nigga. I know what's up.
No.
The building fund has been great this month.
No.
Log on to this church's OnlyFans. Yeah.
That's terrible. Got the women in there with their toes out and stuff. No. But that's how you can tell people who have a real relationship with God and people who don't. Because people who have a relationship with God.
First of all, God could be telling them to.
First of all, God ain't.
This money,
First of all, God ain't telling them that, for one. And for two, when you have a spiritual relationship with God, God chasing those who He loves, and God is not gonna play with you. I've lived with my mama while she got her ass beat by God. I'm straight, and I'm sure she's straight now. I wasn't gonna
be on this like this long or this hard, but it'd be so funny when I hear Christians say that. God,
say what?
God would never say that. Oh my God.
God is not gonna tell you to do nothing wrong.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. God is not gonna tell you to do nothing wrong.
Okay. Let me put a scenario out there for you.
Okay.
What if a man kills his son in the back of the house, goes to jail, go to court, and ask him why, and say God told him to kill his son and go to the same world? What would you say?
That he probably misunderstood, or he probably had
bullshit.
he probably have some other psycho things going on. He probably has some different things going on.
So it's something psychologically wrong with him.
It could
That's what
be.
you think.
It could be. It could
So
be.
it ain't no way God told him to kill his son.
It could be. It could be.
It could be.
No, it could be that there's something wrong with him. Because God didn't tell you that. Because as well as God tell you to follow His law, God also tell you to follow man's law. And man's law, that's considered murder. So God not gonna put you in a situation unless that's just a part of God's plan, which we know none of. Because His thoughts are not our thoughts.
Ain't that a whole story about God asking some dude to kill his son in the Bible? That thing y'all covet so hard and shit.
First of all, I don't think God said that.
That is 100% true.
Well, which son was it?
Huh?
Which son was it?
We got a Google machine.
Okay, because you're gonna have to use it. Because which son was it?
Damn, I forgot which one. Let me see.
Which one was it? Because I know about the baby that they said to be cut in half, and they was like, okay, a real mother wouldn't ask for the baby to be cut in half; they would just let the other one have it. So, let's see. I don't know every story in the Bible, unfortunately.
Abraham. There you go.
I don't know that story at all.
God told Abraham to take his son up to the blah, 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 and he was about to strike him down, and right before he was about to kill him and shit, God told him to stow his hand, and he just wanted to see if Abraham would actually go through it. If he loved him more than his actual son and shit. No,
don't bring the story up. Did he kill his son?
No, but
he just wanted to see if you loved me more. Okay, but
so,
did you die?
Oh my God! Here you go. What the fuck?
Did you die? Did he die?
What the fuck?
Don't tell me about something that mighta, coulda, woulda happened.
That
but
mighta,
did you die? But did he die? Did he kill him? Did he commit a crime? Did he commit a sin?
Here's my thing with the hypocrisy of Christianity.
Okay.
At what point? At what time? Because according to many Republicans and Christians, the stories in the Bible really happened at some point. So, at one point, did God stop telling people to do stuff, and people just started being crazy?
First of all, people have always had free will. God, listen.
What the fuck?
God is not.
So people have always had the ability to go against God.
Yes.
Awesome.
Just like then and just like now.
Okay.
God not gonna force nobody to do nothing that they don't want to do. He will give you guidance. He will talk to you. He will speak to you.
That's not even a question I just asked you, but I'm
okay. But go ahead. I mean, I'm just.
I was just like, at what point did God stop talking to people?
I'm saying everybody have free will. Everybody can't hear God either. Everybody cannot hear God. So everybody.
So you believe that nobody in this modern time has the ability to hear God except the Pope?
No, I feel like people who establish that relationship with God can hear that relationship with God. That can have a conversation with Him. People who actually take their time and follow God's word, try to figure out what the Bible is saying. For anybody that want to develop that relationship, I feel like God talks to those people.
So for the people who have followed God's word their entire life, believe wholeheartedly that they are Christians and soldiers of God, and then run out and commit atrocities in the name of God, at what point did they stop hearing God? I'm just asking people to think about it.
First of all,
it is hardcore Christians who believe in God and what He teaches and all this other shit that go out and do horrible atrocities. We don't see the black churches.
First of all, God chasing those who He loves. Okay,
and if God supposed to love everybody, what the fuck is you saying?
God, but no. Yeah, and then when you establish the relationship with God, and then you decide that you're gonna tiptoe away from that relationship with God, then yeah, God will definitely come and see about you. Like, yeah, what's up?
What does that mean?
God talk to you just like anybody else talk to you. He's gonna ask you something. He's gonna say something to you. Hey, what you doing? Like, okay, well, why you feel this way? Why are you doing what you're doing? People who go out and...
So in all those conversations, God never was like, you know what? You should just kill that lady over here.
No, God don't do that. Because, like I said, God...
Didn't God ask the entire family to walk away and don't look back as he destroyed the entire place? Huh?
What story is that? What story is that?
Noah.
Oh, my God.
Is that not a real story, or?
It could be a real story, but that's the same thing that's gonna come to pass again. Cause God not playing with nobody. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to hear.
God don't kill you.
I didn't say that God don't kill people. God clearly come and get people all the time. Clearly come get people all the time. There's
She said God kill people, but he don't make other people kill people.
God don't make other people kill people.
Got it. Thank you.
When God come get you, and you feel like your assignment is over, you fulfilled your purpose, then it's done. It's it. The end.
I'm not jealous. I am quoting from your book that is full of stories of people who swore they heard God and did stuff in His name.
Just because they do it in His name, that don't mean He told them to do it.
The Bible says they told them to do it.
They a lie.
And the Bible was a lie.
No, not the Bible. Listen, okay, when God
And then, most of the stories start with, and then God said, and then He did.
When the last time you read the Bible?
Huh?
When the last time you read the Bible?
Baby.
Bro, when the last time you read the Bible?
I grew up watching that channel just like you, baby.
No.
How you want an Old or New Testament?
Really? What's
Because
the first chapter of the Old Testament?
In the Old Testament, God was a dick. In the New one, kind of nice.
We can read the Bible, and we can go.
Don't say what's the first chapter. God, so nope, that's John 3:16. I almost fucked that one up.
You can't
in the beginning, God created the heavens. I'm trying to.
Listen,
motherfuckers can't even recite that. Even I know that shit. Motherfuckers can't even recite that shit to me. Is it?
That's not really the huge thing. First of all, the Word of God is to be interpreted how you interpret it. It's not for everybody. When you read the Word of God, it don't necessarily be for nobody else except for you. And the only thing that you can give to other people is what you got. It's not about how anybody else interpret it. The Word of God is for you. That's your manuscript.
You just said the complete opposite of what Christianity is.
What is that? Christianity is your relationship with God.
Christianity is your pastor yelling at you saying if you
it's not.
If you do this shit,
it's not.
For decades, your pastor has been telling you if you do this and act this way, you are going to hell.
I've had a pastor the majority of my life, and my pastor has never did that to me. Not one of them. None of them.
In the history of us watching church on TV or going to church, or you've never heard that message. If you do this, or you do something against God, or blah, 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 you going to hell.
First of all, you cannot go off of everything that you hear on TV.
Or in person. Or in person?
Second of all, for that in person, if my pastor tell me something, my pastor got a scripture to back it up. If you need to pay your tithes, the Bible say that a man shall not rob God. That's what the Bible say. And if you want to be a child of God, or if you want to be in the kingdom of God, or if you want to be called up on that great day, then I advise you to follow that Bible and follow that book. But that's how it goes, though. You don't just decide or pick and choose which part of the Bible or which part of the scripture that you want to deal with. That's not how it works. You eat the whole loaf, okay?
First of all, you talking about that book that was forced upon us?
Listen.
That was used to enslave our people?
Pick a struggle, because everybody has a choice. You can choose to follow it, or you can choose to not. I just so happen to be raised that way, and I'm okay with that.
I'm sure you are.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's it.
It's gonna follow that blindly, huh? All right, cool.
Whatever. What other man you do y'all got?
Hmm?
What other man you do y'all got? What is leading y'all? What's guiding y'all? Y'all just wake up and do whatever y'all want to do. That's great.
Fuck yes.
Okay. And I do too, because everybody has a choice. But you can choose to do that, or you can choose to not. People make it seem like Christianity is just this huge thing. Nobody's trying to brainwash you. Nobody's trying to make you do nothing that you don't want to. Either you want to or you don't. Like, it's not a huge thing. It's not oh, if you don't do it, we're gonna kill you right now. Like, this is not a cult. No one cares. If you want to follow it, fine. If you don't, fine. Of course, Christian people would like people to be saved, but we ain't finna beg nobody. And if you don't, that's
first of all,
too.
Christians have never begged. They just made you do it.
I don't know no Christian that has ever made me want to go to church.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not even talking about modern times. Let's take this back, baby.
Yeah, but that's a long time ago.
What does that mean? It's the same Christianity, the same book.
Listen,
same
it's
Jesus.
how people interpret it differently.
No, we're not talking about the interpretations of the Bible. We're talking about what is done in the name of
The
Christianity.
interpretation of the religion. Let's talk about that. Let that be the thing.
The interpretation of the religion?
Yes, because how you chose and how you think people should feel that type of way, all the different shit that people went through. Oh, I'm gonna kill my daughter because she got pregnant at 13. Like, okay, you're weird. We're just gonna.
No, that's weird for this time. Back then it was normal. And
it was normal for them, but that's how they interpreted the word. That's between them, their child, and their God. For us,
their God, your God.
My God didn't say, "Oh, kill her."
Oh, so
now
the God is different.
No, the God is not different, but it's how you decide to hear whatever you hearing. Everybody interprets the word.
You know, it's a whole like era of dead women who this is.
God did not tap nobody on the shoulder and was like, kill that motherfucker because they ain't doing what I told them to do. They ain't acting right. God didn't do that. They took it upon themselves and was like, hey, I read this word in this Bible, and to me, it sounded like they said, kill her ass. Yeah. That's what that was.
What if I told you about 4 stories in the Bible?
You know what?
I'm not even about to,
and if that's the way that you interpret it, then
interpret the book. It says exactly. If there's no other way to interpret it,
okay.
It say it like that.
All right.
So is the Bible wrong, or is your interpretation of what they saying is wrong? Because the Bible, if the Bible say in the words, God said to smite these people. That's about as clear as day as you. So, in what interpretation am I getting this wrong and shit? God said, "Smite these people."
Smite them. Yeah.
Ain't this a bitch? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened?
I'm sure.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sure that was in the Old Testament for one, and for two. Listen. I don't know it all. I don't got it all figured out. I don't say that I know it all. None of those things. All I know
that's what God Christians make me laugh.
Listen, I mean, for that matter, I never said that I was a Christian. I go to church sometimes when I can make it. I go to church sometimes when I'm in town. For all that matters, yeah, that's just it.
God, Christians make me laugh.
You should have had a devout Christian on here. One that like read the Bible all the time. Shit. One that knows that word. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing. One that hide that word in their heart so that it may not sin against it. You should have had one of them. I'm not that one.
Okay.
I go to church because that's what makes me feel good. I go to church because that's what makes me happy. And that's good enough for me.
Whatever makes you happy, baby.
Yep.
All I want is your happiness. Okay?
Well, thanks. That's all that makes me happy. So I'm cool with that. I don't care.
Oh shit. I love talking to Christians. I just see it.
I'm not a Christian, so you can't love talking to Christians because you would have picked the Christian, okay? You would have picked the Christian. I don't consider myself a Christian. I'm that one girl that showed up to church. My mama just so happened to be a pastor. Like. I haven't even got to that part yet because God, these bills said.
First of all, you're supposed to love your church before your own bills, all right? I know you got some birthday money saved up. Take it to the church.
I ain't even get nobody for my birthday. What are you talking about? No.
Okay. We went off on a tangent.
No, you did. Because clearly you feel some type of way.
I don't feel that. That shit was funny.
My mama just texted me and said, "What are you doing?" I'm finna tell her. Brandon talking shit, boy. He talking shit.
Can't prove shit.
He talking shit
You
on
is
his
recording this.
internet.
And it's on your face. It's so fucking funny.
I don't even know if she can get on Facebook.
Okay. What was I? First of all, I need to start this. We gonna start this. We didn't even did the intro and that.
You ain't did nothing. You just came on here.
You got to talk shit.
He damn woman hater.
Fuck it out of here.
You would have had somebody that at least go to church every Sunday on here.
Here we go.
No, we done.
What happened?
And then you gonna play the song.
Did you thank God? Gotta thank God for Fridays. It's Friday. They got us Friday. Monday's cool. They got us Friday. Tuesday, we make it fun. Couple tacos. I'm talking about TGIF. Wednesday, they got us Friday. They got us Thursdays. We're almost there. They got us Friday. We all love the weekend, but we can't make it without Friday.
Mic check, 1, 2. What is this? Bitchin' by the bar, and we back in business. I am your host with the most, the blessed and highly favored Frank with a pen. My usual co-host is off doing, I guess, some more best man duties or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Going through some shit. And I could have had Wayne here, but I didn't want him here because I wanted to substitute. I wanted something new.
So this is
I wanted the female perspective. So I brought in the producer extraordinaire. Y'all heard about it behind the scenes. I finally got her in front of the camera. Here we go. Oh wait, that was the intro conversation. It really was.
yeah. First of all, I don't know how this works. Second of all, I don't have no stage name. You gave me one.
You have one.
The producer?
No, Nikki J.
Oh.
I gave you that the last time. You fucking
Oh,
repeated. Nikki J. We got Nikki J in the building.
So this is retarded because my phone is very slow to what's going on here.
No, your phone. Did you watch it online?
Yeah.
Yes, it's always behind. But it's not going to keep up with us talking live, which is always behind. I know you're used to watching this off screen and shit, so you don't have to keep up with nothing. This is us live here now, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a that was an intro conversation. I just thought it was funny because my girl here be holier than thou sometimes.
No, I don't.
Sometimes, and I saw some pastors being heathens this week, and in general. And I just thought we would have a light conversation that turned into kind of a deep one.
I told my mama for sure. I said, he's talking about us. She said about us with a question mark. Yeah, Mom.
Jesus Christ. I wasn't talking. I was just talking about Christians in general. But anyway, how was your week, babe?
It was good. It was good. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. What? It was good.
My girl, she hate going to work, but she love that check though.
So I was thinking about this today. I was thinking about this as I was on break, laying down in the bed. I was like, I think it's kind of ungrateful that you be feeling some type of way about even whatever is going on at work. Like, I don't think I have grounds for them to get on my nerves so bad. Like, you literally clock in your pajamas from the dining room table. Sometimes you don't necessarily even make it to the dining room table. Like, you just roll over and log in from your phone. Like, I don't think that you should be that annoyed with work.
You don't be wanting to go to work. You just want you want what everybody else wants. They just want a check to hit their account every week. And then,
I'll take every 2 weeks.
Or every 2 weeks.
I don't expect nothing from nobody.
If money could magically just hit my account 1 to 2 weeks every time, without me having to do shit, this shit would be. But that's not how life works. Sometimes you gotta get up, and you one of the lucky ones, Because they forcing almost everybody to go back into the offices, so it would look good on paper or some other dumb shit.
Well, my thing is, I don't actually have a problem with going to work. I actually enjoy going to work.
Why?
I like communicating with people.
Oh yeah, I forgot you was one of them people.
Yeah, I like communicating with people. I don't have an issue with going to work. I think it'd be like.
But I think this pandemic proved like nobody really needs to be in an office.
I won't say that, but I will say like this pandemic was probably the worst for me. Like I had to go to school online, work from home. Like it just wasn't productive for me. Like I feel like I do better getting up, doing what I gotta do, going where I gotta go, handling my business. I feel like the pandemic really put me in a spot to where I'm kind of like, for lack of better words, but exactly what it is, lazy. Like I used to be a morning person. Now I find myself struggling getting up at 9 o'clock. Like, are you all right? Like, I don't like that.
To be honest, that's mostly because I'm pulling her arm to get back in the bed and shit.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. But like even before then, like
what you getting up for, man? Fuck them people.
Like, but even before then, even if you didn't get up by 8 o'clock, like I could still get up at 7 o'clock, hit the floor, do what I need to do, start preparing myself to get to work. Like this have been like the most laziest, like, yeah. Maybe because I've never in my life had that option. It's always have to be, all right, get up, go, you got to do this. When that alarm clock go off, you got to get up. It's not hit the snooze button. It's not, you got to get up and you got to go. Like, even when I was getting calls from the landings, and I have to be at work till 9, and they'll be calling like, Sister So didn't come in, Blase split, like, you need to get up. And I'll be laying there looking at you, and you be like, I'm not going to. Like, I would still have to get up, so it's like, it's hard, it's difficult. I think I would have preferred the structure that I had before versus this. I mean,
Get this easy money. It's so easy.
it is easy, and that's why I feel bad about complaining about it, but they still get on my nerves. I know. I still have to be there. I still have to wake up to be in every meeting.
Your laptop near the bed and shit. My camera's broken, but y'all can hear me.
I've done that before. Like, that's not even a thing.
Waking up and putting on a bra.
Who doing that? No.
Yo,
I'm not doing that. Because you don't have to see that. I can sit up, put the computer on my knees. You don't have to see nothing from the nose down. Like, I'm here though. I don't know. And then it was fun as shit. But I couldn't got it out.
Me and you have been together for a long time.
Yes.
You still
Get on your nerves? No.
that too, but motherfucking, you still like. I was thinking like we've been in this shit for like longer than like probably anybody, either me or you know.
Okay.
For the most part.
Okay.
And you still have trouble asking me to like do stuff and shit. When me and you was talking about me like dropping off and picking up Carmen and shit from work and shit.
It's not that I have trouble with asking you. Because if it's an emergency, you know, I'll ask you.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm sitting in the living room and I'll be like, hey, you're running late, I need you to go. it's pretty much your response from then. Because, like, you can, like, come out into the hallway and see me physically engaged in something, and I'm telling you, like, hey, I can't get out of this right now. Mm-hmm. Can you do this for me? It's your response or your response time that put me in a position to not want to ask you. For one.
What does that mean? What?
So, like,
let's off the rip. There's never been anything that you've asked me to do that haven't, like, gotten done.
No, you do it. Oh, no, that's never the issue. No.
I just wanted to put that in the air.
Oh, yeah, no, you do it. It's your response time and how you do it.
It's not even a response time. You ask me to do something, and then I just go do it. The problem, I would say the problem is, like, okay, I don't be texting back. Like, you asked me to, like, okay, can you pick up Carmen? Okay, you just asked me to pick up Carmen. In my head, no response needed. It's getting done.
Effective communication requires...
That was... You said something and then I did it.
Right, that's not effective communication. Because
what is that?
For one, I don't know if you got it or not. I don't know if you...
My phone is never off.
I don't know what you be doing with that phone. And that's not my concern. But if I ask you to do something and you don't reply, then it's like, maybe he fell asleep. Maybe he's into his game. Maybe he's busy. I would like a reply, a confirmation,
I feel like,
so that I know. Because that's what effective communication is.
I feel like my history speaks for itself.
No, I would like a response. Because as a parent, you can't just be talking to nobody, or you can't be talking to anybody, and then they don't reply. Because if you don't reply, what does that mean? That means I didn't see it, I didn't get it. So you're waiting for...
For a decade, you have been asking me to do stuff, and it's got done.
I also know that you fall asleep during the day.
First of all, wait. I rarely do.
No, you don't. No, you don't really do that. Like, you honestly go in seasons. You really go in seasons.
What does that mean?
Because, like, for a certain amount of time, you'll be up all night, and then you'll sleep during the day, and then, like, in the summertime, you'll sleep at night and be up during the day. But if you're not in a room with me, then I don't know. So I don't know if you're asleep or if you woke. So if you don't reply to my text messages, like, it literally takes 0 time to say, K. Hey, can you pick up Carmen? K. Like, I don't even need nothing else, none of that. I just need to know that you got it. I just need to know that you've seen it.
You know what my reply is?
Response.
When I walk through the door.
That's not effective. That's not effective communication.
It's not meant to be. It's meant to be what you asked me to do. God damn.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in
life.
How? How is somebody supposed to know that you're doing something and you not responding? That's just like you planning a whole event with a motherfucker and they never ever respond to you. And then they show up on the same day that you...
When you looked up, the shit was done.
No, that's weird.
Because it's not weird.
That's like planning something with somebody and they never ever respond to you. But they say, oh, this is my form of communication. But you've been planning something with somebody for 6 months.
You know you plan stuff without me all the time, without my input and all.
Listen, because don't nobody have time to keep motherfucking playing with you. And I get that that's how you talk. So I figured either I'm going to plan it and we going to go. I'm going to plan it and you going to motherfucking go whether you want to or not. Or we're just not going to do it. So if I ask you something, just like I asked you about all the stuff for your birthday, you ain't got no response, I'm going to pick 1 or 2 struggles. I'm either going to plan something and you just going to do whatever the fuck I had planned.
Did I not respond?
You didn't respond effectively because I asked you.
What does that mean?
I asked you, what do you want to do? I'm asking you your input.
And I said,
I don't care. So that means either I'm going to plan something and you're going to do whatever the fuck I plan, or I'm not going to plan anything and we'll just be sitting in this bitch looking crazy. 1 or 2 things. I know it don't make you know never mind. I know it don't mean shit to you.
That's only because it's my birthday and I don't give a shit. But
yeah, I still don't think that's fair. Oh, y'all are talking about texting and you just do it without responding. Yeah. He'll do it without responding. So it's like, I don't know if you're doing it at all.
Until she look up and shit is done. Yay.
But that's weird because I'm either halfway across town because you never responded to me, so I don't know that you're doing it. So now I'm panicking in a rush trying to get to baby's school to pick her up.
First of all.
Or something like that.
First of all, I feel like you've never done that.
I have. If I couldn't get off of work and I'd be like, hey, can you go pick up Mars from school? And then you just don't reply at all.
And then I just go get her?
Yeah, but
y'all have to be running there after us and shit?
No, because I can't get off of work, but I'm communicating with her like, hey, is he there? And she be like, no, he's not there because it's 2:30 and he's not there. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I need to call somebody else.
Then I pull up at 2:35.
You pull up 20 minutes later while you and the other person that I called is there at the same time. Like, oh my God,
when does that ever happen? I'm waiting.
Your late ass talking about this? That's what you talking about? You talking about how you always be tardy all the time?
No, I'm talking about
how you there never on time?
No, I'm talking about when has
you talking about when my baby got out of school at 2:30 and she was there till 3 o'clock?
When have you ever called somebody, text me to go get her, and me and the replacement pulled up at the same time, and you was just like, pick a car.
Well, I ain't have no replacement.
Exactly.
You was the last resort.
Just me. And I came through in the clutch.
You be late all the time, so you are always my last resort.
And don't be late. First of all, growing up, stay after school with I don't know why.
Apparently times are different.
Yeah,
okay?
apparently so.
Apparently times are different.
Apparently,
okay?
as soon as the bell
I
rang,
brought the bus to work. Here I am, picking somebody up from work every single day.
The fuck? As soon as the fucking bell ring, they just shove you out the door. No after school.
They do.
You ain't allowed to chill. None of this shit.
Don't talk to nobody inside here. Everybody get out.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, everybody get the fuck out.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I never was worried about Carmen though, for the simple fact that she was always surrounded by multiple witnesses. So
the one time that she had to wait outside after school, I don't think she was waiting outside for you though. But she was like harassed thoroughly by somebody else's son, and I don't appreciate it. Like he was just being annoying. Like she could hear him talking to his friends, like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get her phone number," and she like, "I don't want you to talk to me," and she just hoping that her ride hurry up and show up, like because he is finna get on my nerves. So now he over there talking to her like having a dude trying to spit his best game, and you just not interested. That's very annoying.
Once again, like you said at the beginning, that has nothing to do with it.
It ain't have nothing to do with you, but it could have very well been you on one of your days where you take your time.
First of all, it has never been her when she got to ride with me, for the simple fact that whenever I pull up the pickup Carmen, I mean mug every dude that she's standing next to.
It ain't about me mugging them. They already done got on her nerves, harassed her, made her feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like
fuck out of here. Her friendly ass. She get this from her mom.
She not friendly. That's the crazy part. She's not friendly. She don't like them people.
Sure.
Or any people for that matter. Shit. I'm surprised she ever worked in customer service.
Oh, shit. Point being, I get shit done. Alright?
On your own time. Yes, you do.
No,
I will never take that from you. On your own time.
Fuck out of here.
Yes, on your own time. You don't get there. So you mean to tell me if Jason chasing you, you just gonna drop the remote? Hell no. You gonna see that shit through.
Listen,
and the baby gotta wait.
Listen, guys.
And the baby gotta wait.
Listen, I do this shit in turns, alright? My team on PS5, we this close to killing Jason. You gonna have to tough this. I just gave my baby a knife. I almost gave her my taser and shit, but she ain't
just got that knife for one. And for two,
that's
you don't want her to stab somebody for being annoyed. She just don't want to be there. She just don't want them talking to her. And I feel like that should be okay.
I need for you to look across this table at who you just said that to.
She don't want to... Listen, you can't explain stabbing nobody because they won't stop talking to you.
I can.
That is not okay. Like, that is... First of all, that's a crime. That's not even self-defense. So you mean to tell me nobody physically put their hands on you? You just wanted him to stop talking to you? No, you can't stab nobody for that.
forces unwanted words into her ear hole. No means no.
Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words are never heard. That is not how it works, and that ass to be in motherfucking
First of all, with all this new generation suicide going on and shit, that saying doesn't work anymore.
Apparently not.
Sensitive ass youth. Anyway, it's
breaks my daughter's ear.
This is a shit show.
She's going to motherfucking. And you're gonna have to put money on her books because that's the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard.
She can ignore people with the best of them. All right? She'll be alright. As long as the shit don't get physical, we'll be alright.
But who wants to be pushed to the point to where you can't control your reaction? If I ask you to leave me alone and you decide not to leave me alone and you keep saying stuff to me, then I feel harassed. Then you keep bothering me after I move away from you. Now I'm angry. And I don't think that I should have to control the anger that I have because you're harassing me. Because you could leave me the fuck alone. So I don't think it's fair for you to just be like, oh, well, she could have just walked away. No, you could have left me the fuck alone.
You're expecting adult restraint from prepubescent teens and shit. It's not about to happen.
Teenagers feel like that too. If she don't want to be talked to, she don't want you to talk to her, and you're steady harassing her.
Teenage girls, you're expecting a lot from a teenage boy who is leading with his penis and shit.
So, if the teenage girl would like to be picked up from school on time, I feel like somebody should pick her up from school on time. If she's going to be angry or something like that, it's going to bother her to the point to where she cannot control herself. But at that point, at what point, what is it that point? After it happens? Because at that point, that's what it is. After it happens, then you don't know until after it happens. Hey. So at that point, then that's when the problem. And now we got to go to court every Monday because they like...
Aim for the jugular.
That's murder.
That way, no, it's not. People survive that all the time. And plus, he'll be quiet. You cut this up, words can't get out. Plus, nobody ever fuck with her again and shit. That's that crazy bitch.
That's okay because her ass gonna be in juvenile hall and she ain't gotta worry about nobody.
Not for that long.
The fuck you mean? You killed somebody in high school? You
it's not. You're not gonna die from that.
If you hit the carotid, you will.
First of all,
maybe. Yeah.
I said the jugular.
Right, but you could be aiming for this and hit this. Maybe somebody would like to go to college. Maybe they would not like to motherfucking go to juvenile for a mistake, for an accident. You know how many people die on an accident?
You know how many people getting their degrees in jail? Should be fine.
You know what? You know what?
I always see the silver lining. What's up?
This is no silver lining to murder, motherfucker. Like,
it's not murder. It's just attempted.
Oh.
Huh?
They keep you in jail for that shit too.
Hey, not as long as actual murder.
Shit,
oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to do that.
Yes, you did.
Grabbing the wrong damn phone. Alright. First of all, since we already well into the goddamn shit.
Fucking terrible.
We well into this shit and fucking madness.
Fucking
we gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and drop off this quick. Thoughts from the toilet. Thoughts from the toilet for this August 19th, 2022. It's actually a funny story I just read on Instagram like before this show started. We all know 50 Cent. Genius, rich nigga, inventor of many shows at the same time, and the nigga created his own universe. 50 Cent, part of the very famous, almost legendary group G Unit, had his own clothing line that I unfortunately wore in high school because the shirt fit. Fuck it. 50 Cent has some G Unit shoes that didn't even look bad. It looked kind of regular, but 50 Cent cut G-Unit out of their sneaker deal because they refused to wear the shoes. He later sold that clothing line to Reebok for $80 million. So Yayo was on Vlad TV. Yayo, remember G-Unit and shit. He was on Vlad TV talking about how 50 Cent wanted everybody to like rock G-Unit and shit. And apparently, even the group wasn't fucking with it because they refused to wear their own. They refused to wear their own clothing line that their fucking name was on G-Unit. So 50 Cent cut them out of the. He was like, all right, y'all. He was the only motherfucker wearing G-Unit and shit. So he was like, y'all don't want to wear it. Y'all can't be a part of the deal. G-Unit came out there, made their money. They later sold that shit to Reebok for $80 million. He sold that Reebok for $80 million. And now thinking back on it, sorry as hell. And I was just like, that shit would hurt my heart. I'd be so. Why wouldn't you wear clothes with your name on it? Back when I had a face for they used to wear, I had a friend one all the time.
First of all, I personally think that it was like just niggas with money that wanted to wear shit that displayed that they had money. Because I don't see nothing wrong with it. Because it's just like...
What?
I don't see nothing wrong with 50 Cent wanting them to wear G-Unit apparel. Because
that wasn't the problem. They didn't want to wear it.
I know.
They the problem.
Right. 50 Cent wanted them to wear it and they didn't want to wear it.
Uh-huh.
He figured as long as up-and-coming artists is wearing his clothes, the clothes, that's going to make fans and other people want to wear the clothes. Don't tell me to wear, or don't tell me that I should buy a baby fat outfit and you don't ever have on a baby fat outfit. Like, I think that it made sense, and I feel like he wasn't wrong for cutting them out the deal. That's just like, or for a long time, Rainbow, like, their whole advertising thing was to aim it towards the clothes that can be worn in store. Like, you know, for people that can wear the clothes that's in store. So, like, you know, maybe ages, because you have to be 18 to work there, 18 to 22. And that's the clothes that they sold for people or whatever. So they expected they expected their employees to wear their clothes, which is no different from American Eagle, Rue 21. Like, that's just like you walking into Rainbow and you got a sales associate that's 69. It's not that you're not capable, but you also, like, you can display our brand, or, you know what I'm saying?
What up? Are they old as shit?
Because that's just not what they wear. You want to target your population. You want them to...
People who wear your clothes.
Yeah.
Old folks can wear your clothes?
Old folks don't. And if you're not giving it to them for free, then they might not wear it. Versus you giving it to them for free and then they wear it. Versus you can hire a 22-year-old that actually shops there and wear the clothes. And can put an outfit together with a sense of fashion that's going to sell the merchandise. Versus a 60-year-old be like, girl, don't wear that skirt. They got your ass out. Like, you need to put your ass up. Don't buy that. And Rue 21 wants you to buy that.
Ma'am.
What? I'm not saying none of them do. If they on TikTok with their ass out, I'm sure they're not worried about working at fucking Rainbow. I'm sure they're not. Probably. I can do it, but you bitches can't. I can do it, but you bitches can't. And I advise you to be at work on time on Saturday.
Alright, let's get into what you're really here for. We're going to get into some of this women ain't shit news.
Wow, that's crazy.
Once again, I would just like to...
So did you think 50 Cent was wrong for cutting them out?
No, I said that. I just said that if I was them, I'd be sorry as hell.
As they should.
Which they are.
Yeah. You ain't want to wear it. Should have wore that shoe with the big ass G on the side. It was cursive, bitch. I don't know what you was acting funny for.
Jesus.
You niggas couldn't even write in cursive. How you mad about some cursive shit?
So once again, just want to reiterate that
Who is we?
We love women.
Who is we?
On this podcast.
Who is we?
Me and my usual co-host.
Now look at you.
We love women.
I don't think you do.
We love women.
I don't think you do. There's a woman over here. You still gonna play this shit. I thought you was gonna take the church road the whole time because you ain't know no better.
Women.
I see you. Go ahead.
Women can once again, as well, not be shit. And this story right here is more proof of it.
Man, but shit. See, you be bringing up random shit, and it be like, I don't know who raised these bitches, and I don't think that's fair.
So here we go. Groom exposes cheating bride's affair with brother-in-law and plays the sex tape during the wedding. Oh, I'm sorry, you got a problem over there? A groom exposed a video of his wife having an affair with his brother-in-law after the couple exchanged vows during the wedding.
Okay, so I guess...
The 2019 wedding took place in China and resurfaced on TikTok as commentators were stunned by the groom's behavior during the wedding. According to the New York Post, the couple had been together for 2 years and were engaged for 6 months before the wedding. However, the bride claimed that she was allegedly abused by the groom and turned to his pregnant sister's husband. Turned to his pregnant sister's husband as a shoulder to cry on. Their bond grew them closer, and they started having an affair. In the video, the couple starts to exchange their vows when a video of the bride appears on the screen where she's having a sexual encounter with the brother-in-law. The groom yells, "Did you think I didn't know about this?" So,
First of all, why the title is Women Ain't Shit instead of being Your Bros Ain't Shit? You childish, because he could have fucked her and Ben told his brother, like, yeah, I fucked your girl. Then they don't even have to get to the wedding part. Like, that's weird. For one. For two, you would let your brother be caught up in the same motherfucking thing instead of saying something to your goddamn brother. Now your brother just as bad as the bitch. And I feel like you should cut both of them off. For one. For three. Yeah, whatever.
You was gonna put nothing to say on the girl.
She was wrong.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
She was wrong. She was wrong. Your brother was wrong. Like, they both was wrong. I don't see how one fault is bigger than the other. As far as I'm concerned, I would be more concerned about the groom, about the public humiliation part. You could have let that bitch suck his dick in peace. You didn't have to show everybody that you was the one getting played. Like, I would have opted for the public humiliation part. Like, oh, this is why I'm not marrying her because she's not shit. You could have just not married her and no one gave a fuck why you did not marry her. You didn't have to prove to the world why you didn't marry her. You could have just left her the fuck alone. That's weird. Why want all the extra?
You see the double standard here. When a dude act extra and do shit like this, it's a whole problem. But let some crazy bitch go and bust out her man windows and put sugar in his gas tank, and females cheer that shit on. He must have did something, girl. You right.
I don't know them bitches, and I don't know who raised them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know them bitches, and I don't know who raised them. I don't choose to partake in none of those other things.
She thinks she above this since she stopped doing it. She used to be an avid tire slasher.
First of all, I've never slashed no tire. I don't think that. I don't know. Because I feel
like how you trying to walk that shit back.
No.
You walk that shit back quick. Go ahead.
I will say that since I have been in this relationship, my alternative have been, I'm going to choose violence. But even still, that's me on the outside looking in right now at that perspective. There's nothing that's going to say that when it actually happened that I would choose violence. If you decided to cheat and get all weird on me, I'd be like, well, shit, that's what make him happy. A part of me be like, oh, that's what make him happy. I'm going to go ahead and let him be happy. And then another part of me would be like, ruin his life and that bitch life. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to assume that he had to choose with which part that he wanted to deal with. And shit, he chose to expose. I mean, it just depends on how you catch a person, I guess. Maybe if you give her some good ass dick, and then she be like, oh, well, maybe you just want to be happy somewhere else, and I'm not going to be crazy. Versus, I ain't fucked you in 3 weeks, and now I'm angry. And now I'm going to choose to tear up your shit and her shit. Like, unfortunately, that's just how it goes. You definitely pick a struggle. Sorry. I don't think it has anything to do with whether it's a boy or girl, because dudes do the same thing. Dudes are vindictive.
Rarely.
No, it's not rarely.
It is rarely. The scale ain't even close. Stop it.
Of the niggas that you know, but females probably can tell you about some niggas that is raggedy as hell, done bust they mama windows out, they windows out.
Male can tell you 100 more stories about females that have bleached their clothes and set them on fire, set their house on fire, beat their sister up, trip their daughter. All this shit.
I think that dudes are just as capable as any
females are worse when it comes to this type of shit.
What about the nigga that bust the window out my car?
What are you talking about?
Did nobody care nothing about that. When that nigga bust the window out my car, shit, his sister got mad at me like I was the problem. This nigga bust the window out my car, my windshield.
And what about the bitch who slashed 2 of my tires and ran?
I don't know, but I wasn't that girl.
Yeah,
I ain't never slashed nobody's tire. I ain't never bust the windows off their car. I ain't never ran up on them in they date. Me being hostile is me just saying that it could possibly happen. Me being hostile is me saying that it's not above me. It could happen. I don't ever want it to ever get to that point and be like, she said she would never do this. Like I told you, like it could happen. That's all. That's all I really care about. Because if my feelings hurt, somebody got to feel that. Dudes feel like that too. All I'm saying is dudes feel like that too.
I love how your sentence been like contradictory.
Man, I don't care.
I would never do that, but if a motherfucker fucking weed, they gotta hurt just like me. What the fuck?
You be looking in my face talking about if you leave me, I'll kill you. What you mean?
That's one feeling. I never went back on that. That's one feeling. Straight through. It's never like, you know what, I would.
But I know if we break up, you don't care.
It's never like.
I know if we break up, you don't care. So for you to sit up there and say, if you leave me, I'll kill you. That's the same thing.
That's one feeling straight through. Yours be like, I don't care. Then the next one be like, then 2 seconds later, bitch, I'll kill you.
Listen,
the bipolar.
I tell everybody that people wake up feeling different every day, B. Yesterday I ain't care, but today when I got up, I felt like you and this bitch needed to pay.
See, that bipolar shit right there is why I'll be worried about this relationship.
Somebody give me a check. Shit, what's up? I mean that though. Yeah, no, I mean that.
That bipolar shit is the reason why I'll be motherfucker. We gonna last forever? We'll see.
Man, don't let me have no raggedy friends in my life. Cause my friends gonna be like, beat her ass, and I'm like, you right. You right.
Don't be chatting on me. Most of your friends are
Whatever.
The fuck you don't have
whatever.
I can name 6 girls right now.
And if they be like, whoop her ass, I'm like, you right, friend. Let me go ahead and whoop her ass. They gonna be like, yeah, you ain't wrong. It ain't. Knock her smooth the fuck out.
That's why you keep your side bitches anonymous.
Who?
Uh-huh.
got no side bitches.
Whoever has side bitches, especially the dumb shit like that.
I mean, you got
you egged on by.
You could have
By
called
bitches who ain't happy they damn self. Okay.
You could have brought the bitch up and you chose to keep her silent. Okay, she deserved to have her ass whipped. Let's
How
be
you gonna know if
fair.
you don't know who the fuck she is?
Okay, well then I guess you don't have nothing to worry about if I know who she is, right?
Alright.
Good. She lived to breathe another day. So y'all go out of town and she be like, why you never post me? Then you be like, I'll post you. And I'm like, look at this nigga slipping. Come on.
So in your head, I just the person just slip onto another relationship. What if you don't even know that bitch?
Oh no, I don't care. In my mind, she's been waiting for.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just delusions of grandeur. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Depending on the
They make a medicine for that, you know.
Probably. Get your little Zolon sertraline or something.
That's why they put those electrodes to your head. Get your fucking life together.
Do they really do electroshock anymore?
Yes.
I haven't read of any facilities that do it.
It's more of a private thing, don't worry about it.
You probably gotta pay cash for that Medicaid. You probably gotta pay cash for that. Like, yeah.
I have a taser, I'm fine. Put that bitch right here. It'll get right eventually. Or I will drool and whatever. Alright. So.
More bullshit?
Oh, more females talking stupid? You're goddamn right. Let's go ahead and get into it right now.
I feel like modern men are a little more feminine than I recall.
Okay.
I have a dad, so I can relate. I can differentiate what I feel like a real man is.
What do you consider? You said a modern man is more feminine. What do you think is more feminine? What is that to you?
Well, I feel like when the father is not in the home, he picks up characteristics from the mother. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say everything he do is feminine, no, but I feel like men now, they're more willing to argue with you. They're more willing to combat with you about little things and just certain things that I feel like men that I know don't really do that. I feel like modern men are a little more feminine.
Shut up. Shut your young ass up. Cut it up. Cut it up.
What?
The TV, cut it up. Alright, that's good. Do you agree that modern men are more feminine than back in the day? Even though that's what females ask for wholeheartedly every fucking day.
So, I have 34 years. So I can't I can't necessarily speak for back in the day.
Back in the day was just their ages.
Yeah, but being 2, I don't think that counts. So I will say that modern day men are more confrontational than what I seen my stepfather being. I will say that, but I don't have like a lot of data to just compare the two. A lot of data to compare the two because the only thing I have is my stepdad. Like that's the only person that I seen. Like I had like 8 uncles or whatever, but not necessarily to compare him with the men that I've dealt with. Like I have dealt with guys that I've seen a lot of female tendency. Like, so you really just gonna sit up here and argue with me back and forth? You really just gonna hang up on me, then call me back, then be mad when I don't answer the phone? Like that's some shit a female do. Like that's crazy. Like you really gonna like drive around and follow me around the city? Like that's just not something that I feel like a dude would do. I don't see the masculinity in that. Like I just see like female.
You just say last conversation. You just gonna do.
Yeah, and that's another one of those female traits because like why would you bust my windshield? Females bust windshields. I feel like dudes like ignore, walk away. Like I feel like they don't engage. They don't, entice things. Like they walk away If you feel like this is a battle that you cannot win with a confrontational person, then you just walk away like, I'm not doing this. Because first of all, this is not going to end well for me. If I call the police or she calls the police, hell, I could still end up going to jail. Like, this is weird. So I'm not going to do this. Versus a dude just like, I'm really going to go back and forth with you. I'm really going to chase you down the highway going 80 miles. I'm really going to bust the windows out your car. I'm really going to walk up to you and the next dude that you talking to, be like, oh, she loved me. She'll never want to leave me. She said she always wanted to be with me. That's female stuff. Like, that's stuff that females have portrayed. I'll say that. I won't say that it's female stuff. I'll say that it's stuff that I've seen females do. So then when you see a male do stuff like that, it's like, okay, like, are you alright? Like, I never expected to have to go through this. So I don't know. But I don't think that she's wrong. And I think that they do pick that stuff up from their mother. You see your mother going back and forth on the phone arguing, so you think it's okay to argue with a motherfucker. And bitches will do it because that's what bitches like to do. They like to motherfucking argue. But I would expect for a man not to want to argue.
So,
What is it? What you mean? Which perspective are you speaking of?
I'm speaking from the perspective of congratulations, you got what you wanted.
Don't no female want that shit?
Females have been asking for that for decades now.
No, females want you to act right and communicate effectively. We don't want you chasing us down the street. We don't want you breaking up our shit.
Females have been asking men to be more attentive. Females have been asking men to be more sensitive, to show their emotions more. Females be trying to get their man to dress alike and all this other shit.
Boy, we just want to know how the fuck your day was. We don't want you to bust out our windows. We don't want you to follow us around.
Congratulations. You want a man to show their emotions.
Nah.
You got that shit.
Nah.
This is how we feel.
Nah.
You want to argue? You want to argue and show your emotions? Congratulations. I'm going to argue and show my emotions.
I don't think that's what it's saying.
I think it's exactly the same.
That's too that too. Well, if that's the case, then I'm straight. Maybe I don't need emotion like I thought I did. Because if that includes you breaking out my goddamn window, I'm straight.
Anger is an emotion.
If that includes you,
some females don't look at that as anger. They look at it as a passion.
oh yeah, no, that's not passion.
Hmm?
No, that's not passion.
Some females like that shit.
Aggressiveness is not passion. And you know what? Some females do. I know bitches that like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not one of them. That's gonna be enough for me.
That bitch that get dragged back to the car by her hair and shit and make to come home and shit.
Man, you know what? Apparently, bitches aspire to be dragged out of the club by a nigga. They like that shit. I'm straight.
That's how they show their emotions.
Oh, that's crazy. If I get dragged out the club, I don't want to talk to you.
Hmm?
If I get dragged out the club, I don't want to talk to
I
you.
drag you upstairs by your hair down.
Upstairs to the bedroom to be fucked.
Is
That's the difference.
it?
Yeah, to
I
be
don't think
fucked
so.
and to be embarrassed is a different thing. Like,
To a woman?
you just gonna drag me out the club in front of all these people? Nah, this man don't love me. He couldn't love me acting like this.
I told you
Nah.
it's not to act like a heathen, and you did.
When did I do that? I mean, I'm not saying that it's not true because I probably did. I really probably did.
Just think of the situation that will require me to come down to a club to get you.
I mean, I can visualize a couple of them. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I mean, not saying that I've been necessarily involved in. I don't think I can remember like a time or two that I could have been dragged out the club, but you didn't. So, and that's
I never came to you to get you.
I know. That's what I said.
I'm saying if I ever had to.
I know. I said I could picture it. I'm just saying, but you didn't. So I ain't no sense of bringing it up. You didn't come get me, so I don't think that I should talk about it. Like,
Yeah, sure.
all right. It was just a day.
Wow.
And it was different. What? Some days be different than others.
Sure.
It do. Shit, if a motherfucker say leave me alone and anything outside of that, then it's harassment.
Harassed as far as I'm concerned.
So anytime a man talks to you, you consider sexual harassment.
If you're talking to me and you have no business to be talking to me, you are sexually harassing me. You are undressing me with your eyes, and I want to rip them out of your fucking head.
Yo.
You agree with that?
I don't necessarily agree that it is sexual harassment, but it is indeed some form of harassment. If you say, hi, how are you? I'm doing fine. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Can I have a conversation with you? And I tell you no.
That's not.
At that point,
that is not what she. That is not what she said.
Okay, yeah.
That is not what she just said. You
Listen,
know?
but if somebody is giving you closed answered response, after the third question, that is a form of harassment.
What you are saying is a form of harassment. What she just said was not harassment. That's just being a bitch.
Well, I don't know.
The attempt of talking to you is a problem. If I came up to you and said hi, that's it. Two letters, hi, and you instantly just went into a tangent.
I don't think that's what she said. The unwarranted conversation.
Me being bothered is me being harassed as far as I'm concerned.
So anytime a man talks to you, you consider sexual harassment.
If you're talking to me and you have no business to be talking to me, you are sexually harassing me. You are undressing me with your eyes, and I want to rip them out of your fucking head.
Yo. I mean, what the fuck you want?
What the fuck? Once again, this is why you are lucky you are in a relationship. I want you to know that shit. You are so fucking lucky you're in a relationship. This is why the era of men approaching women is dead. Sorry. This is why the era of men approaching women, inboxing.
A lot of them are really thirsty, so don't nobody have to worry about that ever dying.
Dead. No, fuck that. Dead. That shit is dying. And it's dying quick. And females know it. And y'all.
Females know how to get attention from a dude if they want it. For one. For two, unwarranted conversation. Listen, if I'm reading a book, listening to some headphones, doing anything outside of paying you attention, and you come say something to me, I mean, it's not nothing to take offensive, but it's a little bit of a harassment. Like, find you something to do. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. Did I call you? Did I send for you? Any of those things? None of those things. What made you pick me? Out of all the people that's around here, why did you pick me? Get the fuck out of my face. Especially if I brush you off the first time.
I almost want to let you be single for a week. That's really good.
That week would just be an uneventful week. I don't necessarily know what you think that I would get out of it. Oh no, I know the dating pool have pee in it.
So what?
I know the dating pool have pee in it.
Sure.
Well, I know the dating pool have pee in it. I'm not.
Sure.
No, my friend had already told me, like, don't go out there. There's pee in the water. I'm not going out there.
Sure.
I'm not worried about that. No.
Sure. This is...
What, being able to communicate? Like...
No. That's not communication. That's just being a bitch off rip.
It's not wanting to talk to nobody. I'm not looking for nothing. But listen, at least she's being true to her own self. She's not talking to somebody and then misleading them, thinking that she could maybe want a relationship or like them or give a fuck about them. She's not doing none of that. She's nipping all that shit in the butt at the beginning. Versus the bitches that be like, oh, let's go to the movies. Oh, let's get ice cream. And then when you get serious, she be like, oh, I'm not looking for that. But you could have said that in the beginning because you clearly had to feel some type of way. But she chose to entertain you, engage you, and all those other things. Versus her, she's like, just no, leave me alone. Leave me alone from here because I already know what I want. I already know what I don't want. And I don't want to talk to you. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Let me be single for a week. I know exactly what it'll look like.
Approaching women is dead. And women like this gift.
No, it's not. You have to respect the person that's honest with theirself. Mm-hmm. If I don't want to talk to you, and when I woke up this morning, I knew that I wasn't trying to entertain the opposite sex, that shit don't change at 5 o'clock because you said hi. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be bothered. The end. It's not approaching women. It's approaching somebody that don't want to be bothered. But typically, she have her face to a certain way where you know she don't want to be bothered. If she's standing there looking like she don't give a fuck, if she's standing there looking like she had a bad day, let that bitch have a bad day because she might just not give a fuck. You taking it the wrong way and you taking it personal when it's not really a thing. She probably just don't want to be bothered. Today probably just one a day.
And you got that from that right there.
No, I got that from life experience. All the time, just because you feel like talking to me, that don't mean I feel like talking.
Get the fuck out of here.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm saying.
And females are entitled to that. Females are entitled to not want to motherfucking be bothered. Yes.
Yeah.
So now all females can't date and dating is dead because some females don't want to be bothered. Maybe she been arguing with her motherfucking baby daddy for the past 4 hours. She don't want to fucking be bothered.
First of all, stop putting your personal shit into this.
Oh no, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, sure. Anyway,
I don't argue with no fucking baby daddy.
What I'm saying is, motherfucker, that shit is an often thing, especially nowadays. And this shit.
I don't know because I don't try to talk to bitches, so I don't know.
Anyway. And,
I don't know.
And this chick right here with the simple, you approaching me in sexual harassment. Yeah, the approach of women shit is dead.
She used the wrong term.
No, she meant that shit, and she doubled down.
Well, if you let one female who don't want to be bothered persuade you or make you feel some type of way about talking to another female, then that's between you and your life shit.
Get the fuck out.
If you have a bad experience with one female and that make you not want to talk to no other female, that's between you and yourself. I don't think that has anything to do with her. That's all.
Sure.
I'm just saying. I don't think that's fair to be like, oh, I'm not talking to no other females because this one girl, as soon as I said something to her, she was like, it's sexual harassment. That bitch was having a bad day.
It's not one female. If this is one female, then nobody would just talk to that bitch. You motherfuckers have created a wave. And it gotta be because this shit is damn near global.
Do you feel personally attacked?
Nope.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm not out here talking to bitches and shit. So this shit don't apply to me or you. But I do recognize when this shit is happening.
I know 12 bitches right now that engage in conversation. So I don't necessarily know what you're exactly speaking of here. I know 12 bitches that got a whole damn conversation for you. So I don't know. I don't know.
I'm talking about them train wrecks, you know. Okay.
You know what I know.
Okay.
You know what I know.
Oh, shit. It's so fucking funny.
Why you ain't play the rest of the video?
Because it's just her saying that she ain't shit. It's like, I agree too. You want to hear it? Because I showed the fucking
I mean, I hear it because I want to know her perspective.
I'm sorry, but this generation of women, y'all are delusional. Y'all need to take a hike. They need to put y'all all in a fucking land by yourself, and y'all just sit there and argue with each other. Because at this point, women sit here, even when I was younger, would just, oh, we're smarter than men, we mature faster than men, all this fucking bragging. And look at y'all now. When you guys get on platforms, you guys have fucking a peanut for a brain. Get the hell out of here. You guys do not even know what SA and R word even means. You know that there are men and women out here who are getting brutally SA'd and R word every day, but that's something we don't talk about? And do you know that there are women and men who come forward and nobody believes them because of women like you? And I despise women like you because that word has a big, big meaning to it. And the way y'all use it, this is why when people tell their stories or when people are really hurting, nobody believes them. And that's sad because that takes away from all the men who have been hurt, all the women who have been hurt. I don't like people who talk like this. If you were to ever say some stuff like this to my face, we're not having a conversation. That's all I'm going to say because I'm on TikTok, a child's app. Please, ladies, learn to fucking understand what certain words mean. Learn what misogynistic means, learn what narcissistic means, and learn what SA and R word means. And hey, just because you don't like a guy...
Yeah.
I mean, the girl, she was excessive. She's like, that's sexual harassment. That's not sexual harassment. But if you want to be talked to, just say no thank you and run away. That's what I said.
We heard you don't work in Beyonce's everything.
I don't care.
I'm sure you know.
If you don't want to be bothered and somebody's bothering you, that is harassment.
Really? Because back in some people look at that as trying to get the money. Women have killed.
If you don't want to be bothered, that is harassment. When Otis kept following around Josephine,
the fuck are you? First of all,
when Otis followed Josephine home in the Temptations,
first of all,
if she would have said no at the school and kept walking and he kept following her, that would have been harassment. But she ain't say nothing, so it was just fine. Shit. Whatever. I don't change my mind for shit. That's just like a girl saying, nah, but she really mean yes. It's not necessarily harassment, no, it's until she really means no.
Okay, first of all, don't at all what the fuck she just said. She trying to get y'all caught up in rape charges.
No.
Any no means no.
No, I mean like when girlfriends be like, no, stop.
No.
And she don't really mean stop.
No, that means no.
Really?
Yes.
That means no?
Yes.
That means no.
Yes. I'm sorry, you said that to me and I kept going? When? Give me 3 examples. Right now. We've been together 10 years. You got it?
Let me think the last time. I can't remember the last time I told you no. What I'm saying is...
Exactly. I'm about to say, go ahead. I got time. This is my show. That's a damn lie. No means no. And hey, they tell you no, because her ass come back and say that she said no, and your ass can no. No means no. All right? If she say no in the middle, pull your dick out and leave. She play too much.
So I never said stop and you kept going.
Nope.
Really?
I
feel like that.
I got the... I'm digging. Give me 3. Give me 2. I'll take that for you. Give me 2. Or the last time. Okay. Never. Like I said. What? Never. Shit.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time I I can remember every time he told me no.
I can remember them too. It's just been my time. Could it be mad?
Yeah,
so
sure.
I tell you no, could it be mad?
Yeah, she say no, and then I just walk. I don't be like.
Then you walk away.
Yeah, I walk the fuck away and leave. You goddamn right. That's what you supposed to do.
I think the last time was like in Jamaica.
When she say
the last time was in Jamaica.
When she say no,
and I'm like, no,
week.
wait for room service to come. What you do? Get dressed, go down to the pool.
Yep.
I ain't seen you for like 2 hours.
Yep.
Or because I said wait for room service to come.
Yep.
You childish as hell.
It's not childish. It's respecting female boundaries and shit.
I said.
She said no, and I left.
You
all right.
Childish.
Take my example, goddamn it. It's better. It's better to be safe than sorry, goddamn it. Get the fuck on up out of here. Females change their mind at the drop of a hat. Let's go ahead and get the fuck on up out of here. Let me not even risk this. Not even risk the situation. Bye.
You know you could have waited till that fucking sandwich came.
Sure the fuck could.
Yes, you could.
Let's see this one.
Bitchin.
Yeah, I need attention every day because if not, guess what? I'm be on Instagram thirst trapping and looking at my DMs. Yeah, exactly. That's how it goes.
Should you be thirst trapping while you're in a relationship?
Might as well.
I feel like I need to thirst trap on with still. Like I need
Period.
You wanting it.
Yeah, exactly.
He see it. You don't gotta post that on
Nah,
social.
sometimes he don't see it.
Bitchin.
So, do you believe in thirst trapping while you're in a relationship? You done tried yours. First of all, my ass. You done tried yours.
It was never a thirst trap.
A couple times I'd have to be like, hey, you know what? No. The other times, sometimes I'd let that shit roll. And I'm all like, you know what? She look good. Other times I'd be like, goddamn it, no. Hell no.
First of all,
should you be thirst trapping in a relationship?
all, so I think if you're being, first of all, I think that if you're just being intentional, then maybe it's disrespectful. Being disrespectful? Being intentional? Yeah. Okay. I mean, but like, so sometimes people will do something and they don't realize that that's thirst trapping. Like that picture with that cherry that I had. I didn't picture that as thirst trapping or whatever. I didn't picture that as that. Like that's not what it was for. I was just doing something and I was recording. Like that was just it. And then once you told me, I'm like, oh, okay, like I get it, but that's not what the when it first went up, that's not what it was for. So I can see like if you're just like intentionally doing that, you know, like that one video that you have posted, that was intentional.
Which one?
You were doing something with your mouth. It wasn't a guitar thing. It was before the guitar thing had ever came out. You were doing something with your mouth.
Okay.
But you were thirst trapping. And I was just like, wow, that's crazy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You were, of course you do. Of course you do. Nobody ever remembers when they do shit. But
They fucking, ma'am.
you ain't even include. But I'm just saying. But yeah, I don't think that you should be in a relationship. Because you can do the bare minimum and get attention. You don't have to be extra about it. You can literally post just a selfie and motherfuckers be on there like, you so fucking fine. Like you don't have to do.
I see your comments on that.
You don't have to do all of that. So when you do extra shit, it does look like that. You don't have to. I don't think that you should.
So no to the thirst trap.
Yes, no to the thirst trap. In your perspective, it's in your perspective, it's
What's that?
What thirst trap on what girl's trip did I ever do? The picture that you still post?
What picture was that?
Oh, I thought you were talking about that time I was in Texas.
Which one was it? Which picture was it?
The one in that bathing suit. That the picture that you have posted before. That BTE picture.
Oh.
Was that considered thirst trapping?
Could have been. Like I said, I let a couple of them through because I'm like, the ones that get too out of hand, ma'am.
Which ones that get too out of hand? The one that get too many reactions or too many comments?
No, because you get that shit on your regular shit. Say something, you've done something.
So I was just talking to Vendi about this. So I told her about the picture in the Marvel shirt when we was out of town, when we went on our first cruise. And I had that gray shirt on, but it was just a shirt, but like it wasn't quite down to my knees, but like mid-thigh. And when I posted it, you was like, take it down. I think that she thought that was thirst trapping.
Suggested something that it wasn't.
Oh, okay. So, and then that cherry video, outside of that, it wasn't shit. It wasn't. I haven't done anything. I know nothing about that.
Alright, so
I know nothing about nothing.
before we ruin this relationship, we're gonna go ahead and get into this last call. Last call for August It's the 19th already. Fuck.
It really is.
August 19th, 2022.
So what y'all doing for next week?
Probably gonna be me and you again because Marcus ain't been out of town for like 3 weeks.
Oh, that's crazy because we won't be here neither.
Hmm?
We won't be here.
Oh
neither.
shit, we probably won't. I'm gonna pass this off to somebody, or it just won't be no truth.
Oh,
We'll
okay,
think about it. Is that next week?
It is.
I'm not ready for this shit at all.
And we got a show at 9:30. We actually fly out on Wednesday. So I think like this is like your last call to get us there. Like, okay. I already got the kids set up and
I can do PSA from like the road, I think.
I mean, well, a Wednesday, by that time we'll already be in Vegas. So you could do PSA. Oh, actually we have a show. It started at 10 though. So, I mean,
I'll figure something out. Or I'll just do it like extra early. Or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
I mean, you
Or
can honestly do that. And
I
then,
just won't do this shit because I'm not getting paid to do this shit. But
I mean, but you honestly could, and then I mean, you can like maybe vlog or whatever it's called from Bitchin by the Fire.
I'm not vlogging. I stopped vlogging years ago.
I mean, you can take your fans or whatever on vacation with you. Our show that day don't actually start until 9:30, and then they can follow you around Vegas or whatever.
Ask if we get to Vegas on time. You know how planes be.
Man, we better motherfuckers get to Vegas on time, or I'm gonna have a fit. So first of all, I bought tickets for that night to a show, and I wasn't thinking about the fact that the plane could be delayed. And if it is delayed, I'm hoping that it's not delayed that long, because the show that night started at 10, actually. Which I'm like, damn, why would you pick a show that started at 10 and you gotta be at the airport at motherfucking 6:30? So I kinda feel some type of way about that, but I'm just like, you know, whatever. Even if we just get to the hotel, chill, relax, or whatever before the show actually start. But
We'll see, man. Let's this last call. It's a disconnect. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's not a disconnect. It's a would you rather.
Damn.
Would you rather?
Trying to figure out how not to make this sound fucked up.
No, I'm trying to get it in the right order. Would you rather snitch on your best friend, your best female friend, or cheat on your boyfriend?
Tell my best friend.
So what?
Tell my best friend.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Just that simple. Just that quick.
Snitch on my best friend
Yeah.
or cheat on my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Come snitch on my best friend. First of all, my best friend talented as fuck.
So what?
My best friend talented as fuck.
Talented as fuck.
Yeah, she gonna get the fuck out of this.
Oh, okay.
We're not worried about that.
Out of snitch. You snitched on him?
Yeah.
Sure.
If you got a friend that lied for a profession,
Jesus.
you mean to
fucking
tell
Christ.
me that you gonna choose
Well,
your nigga over her? That's childish.
Well,
Nah.
that's
I'm not gonna cheat on her. Now it depends on the circumstances. Like, what are you saying? Am I gonna snitch on my friend and send my friend to prison or cheat on my nigga? Like, you gotta be more specific. But just a basic ass lie? Oh shit, my friend can get out of that.
I'll up the ante for you.
No, I don't need you to. I'm just saying.
So you get.
No, I'll need you to. But I'm just saying, based off what you said.
Let's make it more specific then. All right, here we go. Would you rather snitch on your best friend that she cheated on her man and you saw it, or cheat on your man?
Both of those are dumb.
How are they dumb?
So
Snitch on your friend or cheat on your man?
Why can't do neither?
You have to choose one. That's how these situations work.
I'm gonna tell her my friend, cause she gonna get herself out of this. These are. It has to be something that makes sense.
That how do it not make sense?
Because I know my friend gonna get her way back in good with her man. The fuck? Ain't no sense to me jeopardizing the relationship with my man, and I know that my friend finna fix her shit with her man. What? Because I said I seen her. He don't give a fuck about me. He keeping his bitch. Your best friend said that she see you cheat on me. He don't give a fuck about that shit. She don't give a fuck about that shit. If she gotta be like, that bitch ain't shit. Do whatever you gotta do to get back in good with your man, because I'm good with my man, because I'm not cheating on him. So, yeah, you just gonna have to take one for the team. Sorry. Those are not good ones. No, those are not good ones.
Next week. Okay. This has been another episode of Bitchin. I
knew you was gonna do this. Listen to me. I talked to Bendy. I told Bendy the whole way that this show was gonna go. When you text me, I was like, Bendy, let me tell you exactly how this show is gonna go. Like, it's literally just nothing. It's literally just bare minimum, fill in, basic shit. Like, you don't have to worry about none of these things. Because he gonna say the exact same thing that I said that you said. And that's exactly what you did. Congratulations, baby.
This has been another episode of Bitch by the Bar. I want to thank all of y'all for spending your free drinks with your boy.
It was not that bad.
I truly appreciate it.
It was not that bad.
Shout out to everybody about to go out and get their main drinks from the free dudes out there.
I'm going to.
I was about to say my whole PSA right there. But yeah, I will see. Can't even say I'm gonna see you next week.
You might. You can go live from Vegas.
I'm not going live.
Why not? You can actually go live by the private Vegas. Like you can have a good time. Maybe if it's like the place in Ohio. Remember that place was really cool. The Lot. I really like that place.
Jesus. Nah, I fell asleep. I fell asleep all in your titties in that place.
Oh, I mean, I had a good time.
I'm glad you did. You had like 8 drinks. The fuck you talking
It
about?
was a nice atmosphere.
You had like 8 drinks that bitch. Thank you.
It was like 5 and I paid for all of them too.
Oh my God.
We get to talk about that.
I paid for them.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Except for the ones that you went away and got by your damn self.
I know.
I paid for the ones before that.
I know you should have been there when I had paid for those.
You know ask what it is. Matter of fact, you took my debit card when you paid for them.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh, but I think I paid for like 2 without your debit card. I'm not gonna do that no more. Can you maybe authorize use on your account?
This has been another episode of Bitchin. I will see you guys.
I won't use it without your permission.
When I see you. We out of here.
But when I
said what?
Let me authorize use on your debit card.
Bye, man.
Thank God, gotta thank God for Fridays. It's Friday. They got us started. Monday's good. Tuesday.